We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery.
Yeah.
But we have lost the way.
Listen. What is the meaning? Why am I bleeding? Why is she leaving? Why is he beating? What am I seeing? Why is she stealing? What are we feeding? Some of our demons. But baby, I'm not perfect. I just wanna be a decent fucking human being. The life of an artist is a very lonely one. You end up taking shots right beside a gun. Looking back like I thought she could've been the one. Last call I told myself, I am my father's son. Every girl I meet is always on a run. The way they come, all up in the front. Never saw it coming, all of it was just a front. VIP, I took him to the back, just for fun. Fuck a wedding ring, bitch, I cop a necklace. Cause I had it up to here with all my exes. Gold digging bitches still calling, still texting. Cause ain't no man still bugging and I'm still flexing. Kiss the Lexus in the back of a Mercedes. Fuck Mercedes, right behind a Lexus. Whitney told me cross a threesome off my checklist. That's a foreign exchange, I'm kinda reckless. Sex was my therapy, Mary was my therapist. And I saw what special was, dealing with a specialist. Loving other drugs, fine lines don't exist. Broken girls, a hero complex, I just can't resist.
I don't want to be an emperor, that's not my business. We think too much, feel too little.
Turn the beat up real quick. Yeah. I remember hard times, I had naps for dinner. I had photos from nights I don't remember. I find myself whenever I lose my temper. I just wanna chill, cold turkey, I get the shivers. I watched her fall apart like a broken mirror. Her mind was lost at sea, she cried too many rivers. Why she gotta cut her wrist to paint a picture, huh? Why she gotta lose her mind for me to miss her, huh? Depression is a silent assassin, just like a ninja. Got her popping happy pills, but too much will kill ya. She's staring at my face, I'm unfamiliar. She's looking for a lifeline, I'm looking for my scissors. One of my biggest fears is getting used to you, or see another dude enjoy the things we used to do. I mean I'm guilty, right? And shit, I used it too. But now it makes you paranoid. Prison from abusive dudes. She's a lost girl, she ran a train with the crew. Escaping from reality is all we ever knew. She felt more sparks whenever her man blew a fuse. That fuck you, I miss you sex, how can I refuse? She gets lost in deep thoughts, I can't help her out. She's stuck in her own fears, she's trapped in a glass house. I used to ease the pain with a kiss till I passed out. Should've paid more attention, now she wanna cash out. My life is getting way too complicated. I had a ride or die, but the bitch never made it. She sucked me dry like Monica, I made her famous. I can't forget her tats, but I don't know what her name is. I see the cups you've been sipping, it makes us a little different. I just wanna make a difference. You just want someone to listen, like a hero needs a villain. You needed me, I needed you. We were just too high to admit it. My head is ringing loud with words better left unsaid. Maybe it's better that she left the text unread. Maybe I never heard the careless whispers of secrets. What if we never met? Is it really a regret? I'm in the wrong place at the right time. I see the wrong face, but the right sign. Face like an angel, telling white lies. Now she's all grown up, drawing white lines. I thought my last girl was my last girl, but last night was the last night. One last dance, one last try, but that busy tone sounded like a flat line. Last call.
Yo, what up? You already know what it is. It's High Tone, TFC, top of the food chain. I'm right here at B-Side in Covina, California. You know, bsideshow.net. Every Monday, 9 to 11. It's the only thing you gotta hear, only thing you gotta listen to, only thing you gotta tune into. Monday, 9 to 11, bsideshow.net.
We're back in here, man. night show.
We got another, full house of dope homies in the building, man. It's a good look, and I already smell tacos, and that's always a good look too. Shouts out to Chicana Con Hambre in the building.
A little
man.
early birthday turn up for Rabbit.
I guess I fucking completely forgot it was my birthday. You had to remind me, like. Not today, but it's this week. So
Happy G Day.
I will leave it at that because I stopped at 21. Hey, we got our next guest in the building, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, homie.
What up, y'all? It's Armin. Glad to be back once again.
Thank you for always, keeping us in mind, dog, when you're making your rounds, bro. Because, I'm a fan of your music. I've been bumping your shit, dog. I think I first discovered you. It happened to be one of the Cypher effects.
Yeah.
I think I told you that. And it was, and you've done more than one, but it was this one in particular. And I said, damn, that fool killed. And there was dope people in the Cypher. And I said, that fool killed it. Let me go check this dude's music out. But I've been coming through here, murdering different platforms such as Sway in the Morning, all that, man. Talk about it, bro. Mean Mondays.
Thanks, bro. No, I appreciate you. You've been supporting, or you guys, this platform been supporting me for many years, so I always make sure to come back. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing right now is a year-long campaign called Mean Mondays. So actually, I was on Sway's Doomsday Cypher at the end of last year. He does this end of the year.
Yeah, with all his favorite cats.
He picks like the ones, you know what I mean, from that year. Which was in December, and right before that, me and my team had decided, like, yo, for the whole year 2017, so I went on Sway and I announced it there. I'm like, yo, for the whole year 2017, I'm gonna drop a new song every week for 52 weeks straight, you know what I mean? So that's 52 songs in 52 weeks, and then now, I mean, we just kind of passed the halfway point, and what I did is, we made a collection of some of the songs that we dropped throughout the weeks, and we made it into a project, and that's why I'm out, that's why you see me doing these rounds, so we just dropped this project. But at the same time, I'm still dropping a song every week as we go, you know what I'm saying? So it's called Mean Mondays, and the mixtape, is Mean Mondays Mixtape Volume 1. It's hosted by Charisma, and it's getting a lot of love, man, so we out here working.
And that's what I've, noticed along the way too, bro, is because just how I, came across and noticed and started seeing what's up, like a lot of other big people are seeing what's up too, bro. I mean, Sway, bro, you know what I'm saying, Charisma. Those are people that are really out there pushing, especially putting out artists, dog, that should be heard by people. So it's good to see you on those platforms, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, they've been showing me love. When you really working, it's the new game right now. It's consistency. So, the last few years I was always dropping a project, and you work like a fucking year, 6 months, whatever. You pour your heart into that shit, and the shit's gone for people. You know what I mean? 2 weeks, they done with it. You know what I mean? Like, you always try to reach new people, but attention span is so short. So, I figured, like, yo, we got to switch up the strategy a little bit and hit them with a song every month. You know what I mean? Be in their faces. And it's been working even with people in the game. You know what I mean? Like the tastemakers or whatever they want to call it. A lot of blogs been supporting me. It started really with only hotnewhiphop.com, which is one of the biggest, but they've been supporting me for a long time. But now, like, a lot of other ones are picking up every week when I'm dropping a song. And, people like Charisma and them, they stepped up. So shout out to everybody supporting, man. It's love.
That's real dope. Like, I was seeing that you were on the Real After Party and you were spitting those bars, and I was just like, it's on mainstream radio and he's spitting that, like, real
But it's
bars.
also good to see that they're bringing that back on the
For
air.
sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. The Real, shout out to Bootleg Kev and DJ Damage. They on the Real. Yeah, man. The LA Leakers kind of did it, but in LA, I guess, the Real After Party, they bringing it back. People at the end of the day love when you can spit. You know what I mean? Like, that's always going to remain the essence, and people always love it. It might not always reflect in the music they play, but, you know what I mean? It's all about that balance. So,
balance for sure. And that's the thing, though, besides spitting, mean bars whenever you're called to do it, but you actually, like, your songs on your albums and your different projects are either a concept album or even an album that just talks about, like, some real shit, like some love stuff, some stuff about your culture and all that stuff.
Right.
Let them know, dog, a little bit more about that for those that don't know about Armin,
For
bro.
sure. Yeah, well, my background, originally I'm Armenian.
Yeah.
So, born in LA, raised in Amsterdam, so I'm kind of like international, I guess. But, hip-hop being the voice of the struggle, voice of the people, we all tell our story, and being kind of one of the first Armenians. I mean, there's a lot of Armenian kids doing it, but kind of that got to this level at this point, kind of the one that's really representing. So it started with me just doing a song called Open Wounds about the Armenian genocide, which is kind of a cause our people grow up with, learning about, you know, and our whole life, like, that's kind of instilled in us because we fight for recognition 100 years later. There was a lot of political stuff involved. I won't get into too much detail, but, you know, I felt like, yo, we use music, fashion, things like that to spread awareness. So really, I did one song, and it really caught on, first within the community, but then the crazy thing was I realized, yo, a lot of other people relate to this shit, you know what I'm saying? So everywhere I go, just like you asked me about it, everyone asked me about this, because we started doing these t-shirts that say our wounds are still open. And we started spreading them. Yeah, I know you got yours for sure. We started spreading them to everybody we know, artists, whatever, people in the game. The game actually was one of the first ones who wore it and posted it. And then after that, a lot of people, I can name a lot of names. Like, Method Man wore it at a show. I opened up for him. Tech 9, System of a Down, Ray J, Nipsey Hussle. I always forget, there's so many, but everybody just support because it's a real cause, you know what I'm saying? So what happened, it's been like 3-4 years now, and it really caught on. You know, the video got like 4 million plays on World Star, and then these shirts, you know, we started selling like tens of thousands of them worldwide, like shipping boxes everywhere, you know what I mean? So we turned it into its own non-profit organization now, which is called Open Wounds, and we basically raise awareness for like any crimes against humanity, you know what I'm saying? So
as you should, bro. That's that real shit, man. It like giving back, and then to add on to that, like a whole bunch of it. Like, I don't know if you inspired. I mean, they were there probably already grinding and stuff too, but you probably inspired them to take it to another level. But a lot more Armenian MCs. You even did a cipher on it. Can you talk about that real quick, bro?
Yeah, for sure. Because, you know, everywhere I go, people sometimes we're surprised, like, oh, you Armenian, and you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, in our community, like, we got spitters, we got people doing music that some of them are not as active, you know what I mean? Some of them don't take it maybe as serious as I do. Some of them are just not there yet, not as developed yet. But, you know, what I did is I called all the dopest ones, in my opinion, and we did a cipher, and that shit caught on. You know, and it became so big in our community. And for us, it was like, yo, let's show the world that we can really rap and how international hip-hop has become, you know what I mean? And at the same time, let's show our community unity, because just like in every other community is this competition that turns into beef, you know what I mean? I had mad beefs back in the day, you know what I'm saying? So, and then that shit turned into an annual thing. So we started taking submissions from like young MCs, and then we would
you
put
probably
a few new
start
ones.
To see like, damn, these fools are really hungry.
So it was
like
dope,
killing
you know, and you know, it's getting hundreds of thousands of views, so it's dope. It's just another outlet, you know what I mean?
Hey, and one of our good homies, man, he's got also a business owner down the street, Cafe Cola right here in Covina, man. That's our boy. Hey, shout out to Romel. Romel, dog, and his cousin Adis, like these dudes, like Romel, like he was so moved by what you were doing for your culture that he got a tattoo of it, bro, like on him, bro. And I tripped on that because I already knew him, and then he's all like, check this out, and he's all showing me that. He's like one of my first fans. Like, I had literally just started rapping, and I don't remember how I met him, but he came up to me. He's like a real, you know what I mean, supporter. And one day he hit me up. He's like, "You'll come through." He actually had my name tatted. Yeah, he put Army.
I know it sounds weird.
Yeah, no.
But he's like, yo, your music just affected my life. So I'm just being real, you know what I mean? But since then, as far as the Open Wounds thing, I got at least 100 people that hit me up that got that tatted on them, just those lyrics.
That's right.
Which is like mind-blowing. It's crazy, you know what I mean?
It's honestly
but he actually
such
got
a
my name.
movement. When I was working at Caden last year, you guys had the Armenian genocide walk, and I was seeing everyone down that street just wearing your Open Wound shirt, and I was like, damn, dude, like, that's crazy. Armenians.
How big it is.
Yeah, it's massive. We started in 2013, but the crazy thing is it happened kind of organically. Like, we didn't plan on it. I just did a song. With the song, I'm like, well, we're going to shoot a video. Let's create a T-shirt. It was all done in like a week. All right, we got 1 week to do it because the month of the commemoration is April. The march he's talking about is like once a year, April 24th. You know, and in LA, there's a lot of Armenians, but they do it all around the world. So like tens of thousands of Armenians get together and they protest. And little by little, you know, our shirt became kind of the one for everyone to wear. Like, I'm talking about babies, whole families. And then they started asking me to perform. So I'm performing in front of like 80,000 people, and everyone knows the song. It's crazy. It's really humbling.
That's that real, like, you know, what you expect when you're putting in all this work, and what you really want to hear is that, you know what I'm saying, that all that fans that could actually hear what you're saying, what you put all your hard work into, man. So, hey, we're going to play a video, and we might actually have a premiere. This is, I just heard this through, we might
Yeah,
have
we
it.
working on. No,
We're
we will
working
have
on it. Yeah,
we working on it.
We might have that. We're gonna play this video right now. Which one? Okay.
Land of the Free.
Okay.
It's working. All right, so that's the premiere. So this afternoon, Me Mondays mixtape. Video's not out. I don't think I've even seen the final cut. We got it in today. We're gonna drop it tomorrow. I said, fuck it, I'm at the B-side show. Might as well take it off private right now.
What the fuck happens?
Exclusive.
Yeah, that's what I like, man.
Exclusive.
Hey,
Land of the Free.
and you know what? And then I get to go at. We'll have this shit drop the whole show. If whoever's not watching live, man, tell your people the replay should be up by tomorrow or the next day. So either way, man, we saw this shit first. Check it out, man. Go ahead and tell them what it's about, man.
Land of the Free, man, kind of speaks. It's self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? It's about the beautiful country that we live in. I dropped it on President's Day. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing songs every week. So now that the mixtape's out, we're doing visuals with it.
Okay.
Check it out, Land of the Free. It's on a Big Crit beat. And hope y'all like it, man.
Armin in the building.
Big Crit, what up? Yeah. Walk with me. Yeah. If I would ever be president, I'd probably be smoking weed inside the Air Force One. Then go to war until the Air Force come. Not talking no Muslim regimes that's pushing extremes. I'm talking about the real terrorists that's pulling the strings. So dear president, yeah, we out here strapped with guns. The real terror squad ain't got Joey Crack or pun. Twist the truth so they lies look like facts to some. Take all this money but don't plan on giving back to none. The false prophets were non-profits to funnel money through it. The daughters and sons of Judas. If I was president, I would've hired a couple shooters. Take out the Senate with a sniper. Bet if I was white, yeah, would consider me to date your daughter and fuck her before I marry her. But we stay in our area, that's the way of America. The beautiful pharmaceuticals, 9 to 5 inside a cubicle. Institutional racism first is slavery, then it was lynching and genocide. During segregation, now it's convictions of petty crime. So our prisons get filled with blacks. Basically it's back to slaves for real, that's facts. They got me fighting back tears, struggling watching 13th on Netflix, and I ain't even black, dog. But homie, I'm human, I mean we can't do everything, but we can do something. Who gon' react, dog? Where you at, dog? Can I break away? Will I ever be free? In the land of the free? Yeah, yeah. Can I break away? Will I ever be free? In the land of the free? Yeah. Born in Cali, I was raised in the Netherlands. Amsterdam, where I stayed, I've been reppin' since. I was the popular kid cause I was American, but nowadays that shit's embarrassing when your president's so unintelligent. Doing desperate deeds, slamming the doors on these refugees, so un-American. So shout out to my Mexicans and Muslims too. We got family members that stuck at customs too. All our females out here fighting for justice too. While the president grabbing pussy like he's Huxtable. Studies show he's a malignant narcissist according to psychologists at Johns Hopkins. I'll tweet out the link, dog. And next time a black kid gets shot and the officer walks away, we gon' pull out them things, dog. As usual, the underdogs at a loss. The rich continues to get richer at the cost of the poor. Credit cards overcharged, can't get out of the slum. Change is always starting tomorrow, I doubt it'll come. Home of the brave, where cowards is from. Land of the free, where they kill us and blame it on a Saudi with guns. Our Oval Office run by them corporate sponsors. How the fuck do you sleep though? All of that on your conscience. So from Nixon and Reagan, Bill and Hillary, Satan, the Bush administrations, they got us all caged in the land of the free. Can I break away? Will I ever be free? In the land of the free? Yeah, yeah. Can I break away? Will I ever be free? In the land of the free?
America the beautiful, how beautiful you was. America the beautiful, how beautiful you was.
Big Crit, what up?
We're back in here, man. It's the B-Side Show all the way live like we do every Monday night, man, with the dopest artists that are really out there doing shit like shows, new projects, all that stuff, man. Armin's in the building. Hey, I wanted to ask you, you know, in particular, because something that matters to you obviously is lyrics, and that's, you know, a lot of the times what people do notice, and then they get to hear how deep you are with your songs, bro. But I wanted to ask, speaking on that, to get props like from someone like Sway and all that kind of stuff, you know, growing up on hip hop, I'm sure that has to feel, you know, really
That's
like
amazing.
you're doing the right thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm
sure.
saying? So,
No, it's amazing. Of course, Sway and Tech, I always shout them out to everywhere I go because they was kind of the first ones, like from anybody, let's say, big in the game. King Tech first, he had me on the Wake Up Show. He was really impressed. He introduced me to Sway. You know, Sway called me one of the illest lyricists to ever spit on Shade 45 on the air. And then I had to live up to that shit, you know what I'm saying? So he really showed me a lot of love. He always, you know what I mean? He had me on his show multiple times. And then on like MTV Rap Fix and all that too. So, and then, you know, a lot of other people, you know what I mean? They've been supporting, like you just mentioned, like Method Man. I just did a joint with him, which was like a childhood dream come true. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, salute to all the gods. You know, I'm all about that. So when they show love, it's very humbling.
hey, and that's the crazy thing. And this is, you know, hip hop in general, and all my peoples know that. Like, yeah, you grew up on that, and like to get in the studio with them is amazing, bro. But at the same time, you're never gonna have, like, you're gonna go in on your bars when you're fucking with cats like that. Like, that's part of hip hop, bro. That competitive
That's part of the
shit.
game, but yeah, either way, I gotta hold my own, obviously.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Hey, so Me Mondays, they can catch the project.
So Me Mondays, like I said, it's an ongoing thing throughout the whole year. So there's another 20-some weeks left this year. Every week, dropping a new song. Got some crazy ones coming up a little towards the end of the year. But right now, we got the first Me Mondays mixtape out, hosted by Charisma. On this tape, I got Game on there. I got Crooked Eye on there. I got Joe Budden on there. Got my boy Chris Webby on there. So a lot of dope stuff. Available on all digital platforms, you know what I'm saying? And of course, always for free on my SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Armin, and hotandhiphop.com as well for free if you want to get it free.
That's dope. With that said, I mean, you're obviously on all these big platforms. Charisma's known to break big artists too. Do you plan on keeping it independent?
I think it's kind of an independent game right now. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So we definitely moving independent, but you know what? Whatever opportunities present themselves, you know what I'm saying?
If it's right.
I'm definitely open for it. I don't see myself signing as an artist to like a random major. I don't see that happening because I don't see the point. You know, looking at other artists that I even know and what they do, we kind of do the same thing, you know what I mean? But if, you know, some type of partnership can be worked out or someone with a bigger name, you know what I mean? You never know what happens. So we'll see. But as of now, we definitely independent. On records, you know what I'm saying?
Besides, you know, killing it wherever he goes and performs live and busts freeze, whatever it might be, man. This dude's got a lot of projects under his belt. Let him know, you know, what you got, where they can get it and all that stuff, man.
Definitely, man. Like I said, all digital platforms. If you just follow me on social media, basically at Armin, spelled R and then mean, like a mean motherfucker. I got, you know, several projects out right now. The last like 3 done really good for me. Last year I did a tribute joint called Nas and M.
Yeah, Nas
That
and
was
M.
like a tribute to my 2 biggest influences. People really fuck with that. And then I had like a couple more albums before that. So keep it out, man.
Make sure you guys check the
I definitely
catalog.
got a catalog. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, for reals, man. Catalog jumping off, man. And thank you for bringing the premiere here, bro. That's real
sir.
shit right there. And I can't wait to see what you got coming up next. Hey, man, but he's gonna perform something live too, as we should on the B-side show. What we got, man? What are we gonna get into?
Let's do it. This off the new tape as well. The song features King Crooked. He didn't make it out tonight though. But
hey, we're getting him in here real soon,
you
man.
are. That's what's up,
Yeah.
man. It's called Deepen and Rap. Let's go. Yeah. Let's turn that up though. Yeah. Me Mondays. 52 songs in 52 weeks. This shit called Deepen and Rap. Let's go. Or maybe not. Yeah. You ran it back, DJ Shady? BSideShow.net. Appreciate y'all always having me. I go by the name of Armin. Deepen and Rap, let's go. You fucking with me? BSideshow.net. Let me get a taco in the meantime, yo. Come on. Let's go. What's the problem? Should I just spit it out?
We get it. Hey, look, this is what we'll do. We'll go into a quick commercial. We always go live right here on the B-side show. We're going to get this shit right. We want to hear this shit all the way right. We'll be right back after that. Yeah, dude, fuck this shit. Dude, Shaye, let's get this shit right.
Are you playing it off the drive?
Well, I was.
Because yesterday I was at an event and a dude was like, I think your drive is tripping. But then it worked. So
With my head above the clouds, I sit and wonder about things profound. Casually strolling, I'm zoning, I can't really focus, I'm lost in the moment. Constantly dreaming, but not really sleeping. Gone for no reason, I'm not really procrastinate, but you gotta start to be great. Don't stagnate, hustle won't find you, opportunity don't knock. If you getting ready, then you too late, it don't stop. Have sense choosing the company that's kept. Rolling 9 broke bum busters, you'll be the 10th, and that's a promise. If you didn't know, use logic. That's the God honest knowledge of prophets. So God bless you, let light shine on you special. I wish you successful life, see you on the next level.
Course one for Whitey, honey milk precisely. That's the routine, it ain't that confusing. Don't get it twisted, my callous teeth cools your full team. We go full steam, we don't take no breaks. Don't dare call us off, so go on, pump your brakes. If you're curious, call it.
With my head above the clouds, I sit and wonder about things profound. Casually strolling, I'm zoning, I can't really focus, I'm lost in the moment. Constantly dreaming, but not really sleeping. Gone for no reason, I'm not really procrastinate, but you gotta start to be great. Don't stagnate, hustle won't find you, opportunity don't knock. If you getting ready, then you too late, it don't stop. Have sense choosing the company that's kept. Rolling 9 broke bum busters, you'll be the 10th, and that's a promise. If you didn't know, use logic. That's the God honest knowledge of prophets. So God bless you, let light shine on you special. I wish you successful life, see you on the next level.
Course one for Whitey, honey milk precisely. That's the routine, it ain't that confusing. Don't get it twisted, my callous teeth cools your full team. We go full steam, we don't take no breaks. Don't dare call us off, so go on, pump your brakes. If you're curious, call it.
Yeah, if I would ever be president, I'd probably be smoking weed inside the Air Force One. They go to war until the Air Force come. Not talking no Muslim regimes that's pushing extremes. I'm talking about the real terrorists that's pulling the strings. So dear president, yeah, we out here strapped with guns. The real terror squad ain't got Joey Crack or pun. Twist the truth so they lies look like facts to some. Take all this money but don't plan on giving back to none. The false prophets were not prophets to funnel money through it. The daughters and sons of Judas. If I was president, I would've hired a couple shooters. Take out the Senate with a sniper. Bet if I was white, yeah, would consider me to date your daughter and fuck her before I marry her. But we stay in our area, that's the way of America. The beautiful pharmaceuticals, 9 to 5 inside a cubicle. Institutional racism first is slavery, then it was lynching and genocide. During segregation, now it's convictions of petty crime. So our prisons get filled with blacks. Basically it's back to slaves for real, that's facts. They got me fighting back tears, struggling watching 13th on Netflix, and I ain't even black, dog. But homie, I'm human, I mean we can't do everything, but we can do something. Who gon' react, dog? Where you at, dog?
Can I break away? Will I ever be free? In the land of the free? Yeah, yeah. Can I break away? Will I ever be free? In the land of the free?
Yeah. Born born in Cali, I was raised in the Netherlands. Amsterdam, where I stayed, I've been repping since. I was the popular kid cause I was American, but nowadays that shit's embarrassing. When your president's so unintelligent, doing desperate deeds, slamming the doors on these refugees, so un-American. So shout out to my Mexicans and Muslims too. We got family members that stuck at customs too. All our females out here fighting for justice too. While the president grabbing pussy like he's Huxtable. Studies show he's a malignant narcissist according to psychologists at Johns Hopkins. I'll tweet out the link, dog. And next time a black kid gets shot and the officer walks away, we gon' pull out them things, dog. As usual, the underdogs at a loss. The rich continues to get richer at the cost of the poor. Credit cards overcharged, can't get out of the slum. Change is always starting tomorrow, I doubt it'll come. Home of the brave, where cowards is from. Land of the free, where they kill us and blame it on a Saudi with guns. Our Oval Office run by them corporate sponsors. How the fuck do you sleep though? All of that on your conscience. So from Nixon and Reagan, Bill and Hillary, Satan, the Bush administrations, they got us all caged in the land of the free.
Can I break away? Will I ever be free in the land of the free? Yeah, yeah. Can I break away? Will I ever be free in the land of the free?
America the beautiful, how beautiful you was. America the beautiful, how beautiful you was.
That's right, man. B-Side Show, and it's Mean Mondays right here on the B-Side Show with our homeboy Armin, man. We're about to get into some live shit.
Yeah.
You guys got to peep this, man. Check it out and check out the new project as well.
This joint called Deeper Than Rap featuring King Crooked. Mean Mondays mixtape volume 1 out right now.
If I had $1 million in the bank right now, I still wake up for this though. Every night before I go and lie down, I wanna wake up for this though. So much deeper than rap, dog. It's so much deeper than rap, dog. We lit this shit. It's so much deeper than rap, dog. It's so much deeper than rap, dog.
Yeah. Rappers ain't got bars no more, but got the coldest memes. I stab you with the shattered pieces of my broken dreams. I don't think when I'm spitting, I squeeze the pen and my soul just bleeds, it bleeds within. You slipped up, I heard you made them big bucks that went and blew the profits. Like John, Peter, and Judas getting they dick sucked. The blood of Jesus, what I spew on mics. Then I apply my logic to this Rubik's Cube. But life is like, I just walk with lines, cause iron sharp as iron, plus iron's born where iron's born. Rhyming artists dying for. We didn't get me high enough, so I be tying up to inject the blood of a lion's cub. Attacking your gimmicks on my rappers, I be rapping so vicious. 50% discount means you can only count half of my disses. Catching the fishes on the spot, bare hands. Weak MCs get rejected like my pop's kidney transplant. So much deeper than rap music, you cats clueless. And so much more than a bag to us, and that's true, cause this is the only father figure I've ever had. Go figure, throughout my past, we would've lacked futures. If it wasn't for this, a flat line. Heart strictly be pumping for this. Feel my pulse in my wrist. Dog, I need this hip-hop shit. Cut me open, homie, I bleed this hip-hop shit. But all my family and friends be bugging, don't know what they expected. Instead of feeling proud of support, they feel I neglect them. So should I quit and live my life like you? I'm too dedicated, I should be advised by you. Just be mediocre, working 9 to 5 like you. Come home and fuck my basic ass wife like you. Nah, I got a gift that's God-given. Bars is ball prison, is passion and raw vision. So dog, listen.
If I had $1 million in the bank right now, I still wake up for this though. Every night before I go and lie down, I wanna wake up for this though. So much deeper than rap, dog. It's so much deeper than rap, dog.
We lit this shit.
It's so much deeper than rap, dog. It's so much deeper than rap, dog.
Yeah. It's Armin, the Armenian assassin. 52 songs in 52 weeks. Mean Monday. B-Side Show. Make some motherfucking noise, y'all. Thank you for having me, yo.
All the way, man. That's that hip hop shit right there. That's what we like hearing right here on the B side. You know what it is, man.
All day.
Hey, after you stay busy, obviously, and you decided to keep yourself busy the whole year, just to change it up a little, man. Where do you go from here, man? Do you already have something in mind? Cause I know you stay working, bro.
Basically, for the rest of the year is just this whole Me Mondays campaign. So
okay.
Still in the studio every day because I'm trying to cook up a whole song. You know what I mean? Ready to release every week. We're gonna ride out the whole year with that. We're gonna drop Me Mondays the mixtape volume 2 and 3. You know what I mean? To close out the year, and then we see what's good for next year, you know?
That's right, man. Catch you some hip hop when you fuck with Armin, man. You check that shit, man. Consistent through the whole year. And consistency, like you mentioned, is important, bro, and that's a good look. Are you working with different producers on this as well?
You know what? I'm kind of going producer to producer. I got a lot of people involved. No really big names I can name yet, but I definitely got some artists coming up, but I can't really name them either, but I got some shit cooking, bro.
Oh, we already know.
Like I said, on this tape, I got Game, I got Crooked, I got Joe Budden, Chris Webby. I dropped one with Compton Menace earlier in the year, but we got some crazy ones coming up for later too. So
Compton Menace is the homie too, man. We gotta get that fool back over here too. Hey, it was dope, man. I used to run into him at my old job, dog, and it was before the movie came out and all that, because he was already doing his music, but that kind of took him, to another level as far as the audience.
I actually met him when I was in the studio with Game. That was when they were still homies.
Well, yeah, when they were, yeah.
And then they started beefing and everything.
Yeah, it goes that way sometimes. Hip hop, man, you know how we do it. We're alive and well right here. Good vibes on the B-side show every Monday. Armin in the building. Thank you for coming through. And one more time where they could get that shit and hear all the Mean Mondays.
Just follow me on IG, Twitter, Facebook, all that. It's Armin. It's the letter R and then mean like a mean motherfucker. You'll get all the links right there.
That's right, man.
Appreciate
And
y'all,
new
man.
video, we had to premiere it. You know how we do it on the B-side. We'll be right back, man. East of the River Network's in the building, man. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. So I don't give a fuck about you. Who the fuck is you?
You wasn't raised by someone like a Phoenician core. You wasn't born to be a king or lead us in war. Leading my people for fall, the peace in the core, but searching for peace in the heart. You wasn't raised by somebody to teach you believing in self is believing in God. Bleeding these bars, building a legacy, so when I leave it, live on. My mama a soldier, homie, I told you. I think I'm smelling some Doja. Price what you tell us we owe you, but pockets embarrassed to owe you. You're looking down so ashamed, this fuckery came to offend them maybe. Rappers so garbage, they must have been catching Brenda's baby. I take a seat on my throne, only MC in a league of his own. Why would I need validation for people that's doing the things I don't even condone? I'd rather be on my own, roll up some weed and get blown. Pumping some Nina Simone, look up your name and delete on my phone.
Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. So I don't give a fuck about you. Who the fuck is you? Homie, Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. So I don't give a fuck about you. Who the fuck is you, homie? Yeah, aim at your dome with precision the way the police do at innocent kids. Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. Pac told me only God can judge me. So I don't give a fuck about you. Who the fuck is you?
You wasn't raised by someone like a Phoenician core. You wasn't born to be a king or lead us in war. Leading my people for fall, the peace in the core, but searching for peace in the heart. You wasn't raised by somebody to teach you believing in self is believing in God. Bleeding these bars, building a legacy, so when I leave it, live on. My mama a soldier, homie, I told you.